Okay, so CMI don't have domains, but it is only levels, 5 levels. And in this COBIT, we have some governance one domain, and management is another domain you can start here. And best fits for the IT governance risk, okay, risk management point of view, sir. Okay, risk management point of view, compliance point of view, and setting up governance structure for IT you can start here. So that what the things you can say that here. Okay, let's get go to someone. Okay, so the first things governance frameworks, then the technology governance, my dear. Okay, so sir, what is the technology governance? Anything you know about it?
Technology governance.
Yes.
Uh, I have no idea right now, so maybe you can have hints.
Yeah, sure, I'm providing it. Like technology governance, very simple, sir. I'm talking about here like uh, um, you can say rules like policies,
Mhm.
procedures, decision making structures. Okay, technology investment, technologies, strategies. Example, I'm talking about like risk and compliances, strategic alignment of the goals, value deliveries, performance management of IT, sustainability and innovations, data governance like digital ethics you can set here. Or I'm talking about here like uh, IT governance, data governance, or security governance kind of things, enterprise architecture governance. Okay, like I'm talking about here is AI and emerging technology governance, cloud governance. So okay, digital governance you can set here. So that's okay. I'm gonna adding into the same. Don't worry about it. Let me open again. Okay, so we talking about some. This is all we have discussed till the time. It's all about the governance frameworks, my dear. Okay, COBIT or IT, LCMI, whatever to discuss about here. The next things we're talking about here is like technology governance. Okay, so first of all, we have talking about here is like IT governance. Okay, because IT governance. So, sir, IT governance, what is all about? You can say IT strategies, or you can say value. Okay, how to providing IT strategies values. So, who is working basically working on the IT strategies like company CEO, CTO, or PMO, IT PMO? You are the person going to doing IT strategies day by day actually.
Mm.
Okay, so like how do we reduce the costing in the IT? What should be your strategy, my dear? So that is the things you're always trying in mind actually. Hey Mahesh, my job is basically is to reduce the costing actually in the IT infrastructure. Example, like I would say to you, Daniel, that you are right now using the on-premises infrastructure in the banking. Okay, so Mahesh, if I'm going to go to the cloud, okay, AWS, Azure, any particular cloud, hybrid concepts. So what is the costing, my dear? Performance, agility. Okay, so this is the 5 pillars, very important to understand here. Operational excellence. Would you want to provide operational excellence? Let me show you one more important things like AWS, or you can say Azure, uh,
Is it for cloud, right?
security.
This one for
Okay.
cloud?
Yes, this is for cloud actually. I'm talking about the IT governance point of view. Example, 5 pillars. Okay, sir. So the thing is to understand here, gentlemen, I would say that here is it's going to applicable everywhere. Okay. Suppose you are a PMO in the company, you are company CTO. Okay. So I would like to know that in this existing existing company, you have some on-premises infrastructure. Okay, on-premises infrastructure infra you have. Okay, and your
Yeah.
company would say the cloud infra. Okay, cloud infra you are going to moving it.
Yeah.
So what should be strategies, my dear? What should be strategies as a security point of view, as a point of view? Okay, so we have 5 pillars. Let me show it to you. Let me show to you the 5 pillars, my dear. Yes. So if you are talking about first of all, Mahesh, I want a cost optimization. What does it mean a cost optimization? I want to reduce the costing, my dear. I don't have money to pay. Reduce the costing. Okay. So Mahesh, right now we have on-premises infra, on-premises. Wait a second. Okay, on-premises. Okay. So we have on-premises. You can say, Mahesh, I have the costing dollar 150 million. That's the costing. And on the cloud, if you are going to moving on the cloud, our costing in you can say million 120. So you can, you know what, saving 30 million. How to do that? The cost optimizations. You're going to change the technology, my dear. Okay, change the ongoing technologies in the market right now. So you should be a good technical expertise, I would say, to creating strategies. Okay. So one of the examples I will let you know, like TOGAF. TOGAF is also a framework. Okay, we discuss about after this one.
Yeah.
So this is like enterprise security. Okay, we discuss about. Wait for 5 minutes. So cost optimization, my dear, reducing the costing, performance efficiency. Okay, you want whatever the performance in my on premises, it should be better. Okay, processing performance I want actually. I want reliable things. Okay, boss. If I want a reliable things, that's what I want. Security. You're going to be providing a security, everything you can set here. And then operational excellence is the things I want actually. So these are the 5 of pillars of this cloud. If you want to migrate to your on premises to the cloud, that's what the architecture designing you should be make sure you have available. Okay, boss, you can take a screenshot. So that's the part of the IT governance, my
So
dear. IT,
this 5 pillar is from what standard? Is it from AWS or uh,
it's for CIS, cloud governance.
cloud
Yeah,
governance?
yes, cloud governance is a part of CIS,
Yeah. Okay.
cloud security, CSA, Cloud Security Alliance. Let me
Cloud
show,
Security Alliance.
let me show.
Yeah.
Okay, CSA framework. Okay, Cloud Security Alliance. Let me send you the link. Okay, wait a moment. Yeah, Cloud Security
Security
Alliance.
Alliance.
This is
Okay.
okay. So this is what the architecture designing kind of things you can set here.
Yes. Okay.
Okay, CSA. Because the thing is, Daniel, you are the PMO, right? You have cloud and technology understanding, on-premise understanding, compliance understanding, framework understanding, everything you should be controlling it. Okay, everything you're understanding over there. So yeah, you can just I'm gonna send it to you website. One moment. On a chat box. I'm sending it. 1 moment. Okay, boss. So you can see CSA metrics. We can set that here right
Okay.
now.
Okay. Just copy.
Okay. Then I will talking about one of the framework which is also very important because you are a IT expert. Okay, you should be a technical IT governance point of view. So you should understand the TOGAF. TOGAF also a open framework, my dear. Okay, so what do you mean by open framework, sir? It can be, you can say open framework. It can be used any company. For what purpose? Organizations design, planning, implement, and governance of their IT infrastructure. Okay, let me show you the architecture. I want to use all those images for the architecture purpose. Okay, you can say that here. Yeah, if you want,
So
you can.
TOGAF is the same like COVID. It says like for governance, IT governance. Well, so what's the
The
difference between TOGAF and COVID?
COBIT is governance. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
it's the enterprise architecture. It's architecture
Oh,
designing.
yeah, okay, okay. This is for enterprise sector. Okay.
Yes, yes. It is for completely architecture and design, my dear.
Okay.
Okay, let me show it to you. Wait a second. Okay, so suppose Mahesh, we have the things. Okay, okay. So we have parliamentary things you can set here. What do you mean by once the project is not with you? Okay, you have to gathering the initial information about the customer. Hey, I have to deploy the architect, I have to deploy the cloud, I have to deploy the on-premises, I have to deploy the technology, I have to deploy the multi-factor authentications, I have to deploy the identity access management, whatever the things is going to talking about some parliamentary information gathering, scope definition kind of things you're doing it actually over there. Okay, the first thing is you can say architecture vision. What should be the vision of architecture? You can set here. Okay, what kind of architecture you can see? System architecture, network architecture, a designing kind of thing. So what's the vision? What do you want to achieving it all the same day? Okay, so as a governance point of view, what should be achieving it with the architecture? Second thing is business architecture. What is a business requirement? What's a business demand? What is a business logic? Third one is information systems and architecture. You can set here. What is the information? How the architecture design doing it? Technology architecture, like Mahesh, we have some cloud architecture. Okay, we have some application architecture, we have system architecture, we have network architecture, we have mobile application architecture. Every different kind of architecture and building blocks are there. Example example I'm talking to you, like Mahesh, we have some network architecture. Example I'm talking to you. So what kind of architecture you can set here? Okay, so we have some, Mahesh, we have some hybrid architecture. Okay, like you can say network topology architecture. So however you are not going to creating it, no problem, but you should have knowledge about the how the communication flowing it. Example like Daniel, this is
Yeah.
internet. This internet, you have ISP. Okay, connecting your router, router connecting to your firewall connecting to your switch is connected to the distribution switch, and distribution switch is connected to the S switches, and then the switch connecting to your devices. So that's a step by step architecture designing.
So TOGAF is like I remember the architecture is have five component, right? Like business architecture, data architecture, application architecture, information architecture, and infrastructure architecture. Is it based on TOGAF?
Yes, you're right. You're right. Yes, right. Whatever the architecture designing, the blueprint are the part of
Mm-hmm.
the TOGAF, my dear. And okay,
Oh,
so mostly the term is you can heard about uh, your companies like the enterprise architecture. Okay, enterprise. That's one very famous,
okay.
and there is just different kind of jobs available in the market right of enterprise architecture. Okay, so if you're talking about some enterprise architecture, so you can see this is what the things you're talking about here: business architecture, data
Yeah.
architecture, application architecture, and technology architecture. All are the part into the enterprise architecture.
Yes.
Okay, sir. So
Okay.
that is what if you talking about Mahesh, this is the different kind of building blocks. Okay, like if you are going to deployment of application, okay, deployment of any particular application or databases or network architecture. So these are small boxes. You can see that here. That's called the building blocks. Like technical architecture, you have this will come domains required, object required, component required, patterns required. Then information architecture, we have data architecture, application architectures, business architecture, process architecture, service architecture, governance architecture. That's we have required policy, standard, rules, domains. And once all our things are going to be created, then it's called the enterprise architecture.
Okay.
Right. So yeah, that's what the the TOGAF is basically how the TOGAF is gonna be helping out into the governance, my dear. So we have discussed right now here is like cloud governance point of view, like CSA, okay, Cloud Security Alliance. We discussed about TOGAF is basically is helping out into the IT governance, okay, technology architecture, my dear. And then if you're talking about some data governance point of view, like database quality, okay, like Mahesh, I'm talking about some database, okay, or data things. So you can say database architecture, data governance point of view.
Database.
So that is very famous. That's very famous, I would say. If you are a database administrator in a company, users application, a universal databases, physical data, how is the things gonna working together? Okay, this is the user. They're going to be sending data to the conceptual schema and the physical schema, and then the databases, the physical layer, conceptual layer, and the layout. And these are things you can set here. Okay, so I'm stopping right now. Take 15 minutes break, my dear, and then
Okay.
just take some energy, and then we can continue after that.
Okay. Okay. Thank you. Just put in the chat meeting when you're ready. Okay. I go to
Yeah,
the.
sure.
Okay.